Yeah, so the last part as a bonus feature was, we discussed the on-demand transit system that they're bringing into play. That's, brought in the need for these buses that are completely inaccessible. And I said, you do realize that they don't work in many cases for persons with disabilities. I said they, when people with autism or that are blind or deaf or with mobility issues that have trained themselves on specific routes, and then the bus, you go to call for the bus because people may not know how this works. You've got to either get out the old rotary dial and book your bus, or on your phone. So that means if you're out, you need Wi-Fi, and you get your bus and you say, I want the bus at the corner of Smith and Smith. I don't know. And you put it in, and then they go, oh, that's nice, Shelley, but guess what? The bus is going to Smith and Jones. It's only just across the street. It's only like another. That's where you have to get your stop. Well, if I'm blind, if I'm deaf, if I'm an autistic person who has learned my routes, and now you want me to change stops, that does not work. Now they say they're not doing that part, but I just don't think on-demand transit's going to switch everything for them. You also have the issue of a lack of accessibility within the stations where you wait, the fact that they assume everyone has a smartphone. I believe, but I think this is changing, that you needed a credit card to book most of them. And then, of course, there's the booking you can't book the on-demand until you need it, but on-demand when available. So, you could be waiting quite some time, and a lot of things like that. So he said, oh, but we're making changes. So he was supposed to send me right after the meeting on Thursday. I'm going to say it's because they're on Rogers and things are a bit of a mess right now. But he's going to send me the proposal that they're working with. And then I'm going to meet with Shauna, who does transit. And we'll probably, Shauna and I meet, and then we'll probably do a call for anybody that lives in the greater St. John area to, join a Zoom meeting some night. And we're going to review this, make our recommendations. It's going to be in pretty quick succession, right? Of what we like, don't like, what needs to be changed, and we're going to send that back and see if anything happens. Now, I'm thinking maybe not, but again, we got to give them the rope to hang themselves with, right? So we are going to take them at their word that they're going to listen to what we say, and I'm hoping that this will be proof in the pudding to them that they have to have more sessions with the key stakeholders, because we also talked again about time. They said, well, we extended the time. I said, but yeah, you're still only starting at 6. If I work at the hospital, if I work at Irving, if I work at many of these larger industrial complexes, I have to be there at 6. So starting the bus at 6 is no good. We actually have two young doctors in St. John who have quit, left, and changed provinces because they could not take the bus to get to work for their 6 a.m. shift. What a loss. Can you imagine? They would have been in the province for another probably 50 years as medical professionals in St. John. Like, terrible sin. So anyway, as soon as I get that document from them, we're going to start setting up these meetings and this discussion. So if you see that posting and you can make it to the meeting, we would greatly appreciate that, because again, the more voices we have and the more differing points of view we have, the better the chance of us of submitting something that could make a difference. All right, so that's me, really long synopsis broken up into short spurts, and I hope it helps. And if people have any other questions, please feel free to get a hold of me. Feel free to make comments, and we're going to keep pushing because this isn't right. And oh yeah, so the last part is I got one more bonus feature, so we'll come back for the next bonus feature because it just came to me. So join us for one more bonus feature in just one moment.